for joining us for News 4 at 10. I'm Carly Gordon. 3 people were shot at a Clarksville Waffle House. Several others were injured. This just days before the Antioch Waffle House shooting trial is set to begin. News 4's Danielle Jackson talked to someone who was inside this morning when the shots rang out. And tonight she shares their terrifying account of what happened.
I talked with the man who was inside of this Waffle House as shots rang out in the parking lot. You can see this window is boarded up from the shattered glass. He says it was a terrifying moment he'll never forget.
All you heard was boom, 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 boom.
Joel Hunt was inside of this Waffle House when the first series of gunfire went off early Sunday morning.
When the dispute happened, you could see that there's a gentleman, he stepped back, started shooting, and then from there the shooting started picking up more, escalating
Into a shootout where Hunt says his former military instincts kicked in, telling everyone inside to duck for their lives.
I was on the other side calling 911 to say, hey, look, there's some shooting going on here. We need you guys here ASAP, because they kept going. It's like they just didn't stop, didn't care.
Police say 3 people were shot at this Waffle House on Fort Campbell Boulevard around 3 a.m. in the morning. One person was airlifted to the hospital. Several others were injured from the shards of glass. There were several shell casings from the scene, 7 of those bullets hitting Joel's Challenger.
I felt like it was just blocking for somebody from getting hit. So this became the barrier while everybody else was shooting towards it. You know, because it was more shells on the other side.
He considers this Waffle House one of the more popular spots, especially after hours. We talked with one employee who says during the overnight hours, they've had several physical fights and arguments break out in the past.
It wasn't as crowded, but once the clubs cleared, that's when it just became a whole melting pot, and anything can happen.
While Joel says he's grateful to be alive, he describes this shootout as careless, as those firing the shots not considering the innocent bystanders.
I think all of us want to get out of here safe, get home safe and sound, not deal with the craziness and folks arguing and fighting and want to shoot. You know, could have been a different way to handle it.
Police are still investigating the motive behind this shooting. If you have any information, you should contact Clarksville Police Department. In Clarksville, I'm Danielle Jackson, News 4 Nashville.